Welcome back to Pitt Beyond the Script. Kevin Wheeler from Pitt Studios here, ACC Network producer, play-by-play announcer with women's head soccer coach Randy Waldrum. Randy, thanks for taking the time. We're going to take a walk here in a minute.
Okay.
But to get things started, I think we got to address the elephant in the room. And obviously, we're standing here, no masks on, right? We're both tested, we're good, we're negative, we're in the bubble here at Pitt Soccer. What's it been like for you over the last few months?
Oh man, it's been crazy. You know, of course, everybody's kind of aware of the pandemic, and so I don't have to go into that. But it's been a roller coaster is probably a good way to describe it. You know, I think from the fact of March when we shut down, and then all of the months of going back and forth of whether we were really going to have a season or not have a season, and initially where we thought it was just going to get delayed and we're still going to have a full season, and then it looked like there for a week or two when a couple of the Power 5 conferences opted out altogether, it looked like, well, hey, we might not even be playing at all. And so it's been a real roller coaster ride, but you know, I give a lot of credit to not only our student athletes here at Pitt and our players, but really those across the country.
And as part of a rebuilding process, like it always is, youth and a foundation is important. 22 freshmen and sophomores on this team this year. Do you feel like you have a foundation and core to move forward with here?
I do think we have a good core. I think these two classes have given us a good, solid core. I think we're still a few players away from putting some of the pieces together to take the next jump, to get into that next level, that next tier that's in the ACC and nationally, because, you know, we talk a lot about the ACC because it's such a good conference, but, you know, I want the program to be nationally competitive every year. And we don't want to be a one-time fluke where we get there 1 year and then we're out and then we come back 2 years later and we're there again. We want to sustain excellence and we want to get to a point where we're in the NCAA tournament every year. The ACC is a piece of that puzzle, but I do think we've got the foundation pieces in place. I think one more class this next year in our 2021 class, which is really a strong class for us as well, then I think we'll be much closer to having more of those pieces in place to get us where we want to be.
Let's keep walking
Okay.
here. Let's keep it moving. So your offense is something that has been amazing through the first 3 games. 13-1 goal differential over your opponents. You're out shooting opponents by 40 right now. Amazing numbers, things that Pitt women's soccer has never really seen before. What can you say about what this attack can turn into this year for you?
Well, the good thing is what we've done is we've added, you know, last year with Amanda West coming in and having the kind of year she had, which was great by any standards. And I think the good teams, as the year went on, started recognizing that's who you had to shut down, right?
It's on the right side with Rube. Amanda West cutting in and just sliding in time.
And they're able to deal with that. So we've added some more quality players that can take some of that load off. Sarah Sennett's come back from an injury last year, and she's done very well for us up front as well. And then I think you also have to look at the midfield players, not just that front line, those front 3 players. Those guys now are so much more athletic than we've had in midfield, and also so much more dangerous in goal scoring. We saw, you know, Emily get her first goal this past week. So I think we've added some more pieces to that puzzle, which is great to see.
Coach, thanks so much for the time. That concludes our walk here on Pitt Beyond the Script. More to come right after this.